Check, check, check. Radio check. How do you guys read? Welcome, welcome. I've already got people in the chat. Wow. Very good. Welcome to today's flight. Um, Glad that everybody's here. I hope more people can join. Today's stream, today's flight is going to be from Toronto to Tampa. It is a real world flight. It is operated by Air Canada Rouge. And yeah, that'll be the flight for today. So ZZZ first. Okay, he's first in here. JSD in the house. Hey, ZZZ, he says. JSD, how are you? ZZZ, how are you guys? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, so today's flight is a little over 2 hours. I believe, hold on, I'll tell you exactly the amount of time. It is 2 hours and 16 minutes today. And we've got some controllers on. So we'll make it as realistic as we can, um, and then we'll just get it started and get on our way. We'll try to get into Tampa before the sun sets. Chase for Wins is here. Hello, Chase. How are you? All right. Let me put on my cam, my face cam here. There you go. Here I am. Welcome, guys. Welcome. All right. So we are in the beautiful Toronto here, Toronto Pearson. It is Payware scenery. But unfortunately, GSX, I don't have the profile set for the gates to operate, so we've called out the stairs. So we're just going to get things started right off the bat here, quickly, and then hopefully we'll get off in about 20 minutes. We'll try to take off. All right, so let's request catering. We want some drinks and some food for our passengers. And let's request boarding. Sure, let's do everything with some
Passengers
brief.
bus is coming.
All right, good. Back up into the aircraft. It is the beautiful FENIX A320. So we'll give it some external power. Let's align our IRS. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just go with a flow here. We'll just do a flow check. So crew supply on, left fuel pumps on, center pumps on, right pumps. And I'm just going to get the APU started now. That way we won't have any issues when we disconnect. Co-pilot, co-pilot. All right, bat 1 on, bat 2 on. Those are our batteries. APU master on. And we'll wait a few seconds and we'll start the APU. APU start. Put on our beacon. Seatbelt signs, no smoking, emergency exit.
Passengers boarding starting.
We'll come over here to our flight, our tablet. Load our flight plan. Good. Waiting for our action. Ground services. Let's open up all our cargo doors. Bulk doors. Sure. Here come our people. They're on the apron here. Wonderful. They're being loaded. All right. Back up to the tablet. Load aircraft. I am going to load it instantly. Just to save some time. I could get GSX to do it, but just do it instantly. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference because GSX is going to run its thing anyway. But anyway, it's all right. Okay, so we'll come over here to our McDo. Ooh, something happened. Okay, I guess it just took our external power off. We can put on our APU bleed. All right, so Atsu, AOC menu, flight init data required. We're gonna hit that, and then it'll just extract the information from SimBrief. Okay, here's our route. Today's flight number, Rouge 715, departure CYYZ, destination Tampa, alternate is Orlando. ETE, that's the estimated time en route, 2 hours and 16 minutes. Go back to our init page here, and then we'll just request the same information. Perfect, here it is. And then we will align our IRS, align on reference, confirm. Perfect. We'll go back up to the front. Rouge, so the ICAO code is ROU, and our flight number for today is 750. Okay. Cost index. I'll show you guys where I'm pulling all that information from. Cost index is right here, so it's cost index of 5. 5. What is it asking me? Waiting for your action close R2. Okay. Let's just go here, ground services. There. I wonder why. Oh well. Oh, all the doors are closed. That's. I don't know why GSX did that. I'm gonna at least open up these doors. There we go. Oh, and someone spawned right beside me. Alright. Well, I got another Air Canada plane. That's it. We gotta go to Tampa. We're going to Tampa. Alright, back over here. Our cruise flight is. Or sorry, our cruise level is 380, 38,000. 380. Good. And then this, we can just download everything from here. Send everything to the McDo. Good. It's already given us everything. Alright, so before we do anything else, I'm going to listen to the ATIS. I want to find out what runway we're going to wait for your action. Open cargo. Why is it? It can't make up its mind today. Hold on. Right here. Ground. Open up the doors again. Alright. I'll open up the bulk too. Alright, so I did say we have some services today, Vatsim services. So we can do 336. Let's try that.
Passenger's bus is coming.
336. 336. We'll get some ATIS. Usually they give me a pre-departure clearance, but they didn't.
You have information, Mike.
Captain Morpheus, welcome, welcome. Yo, don't forget to hit that like
Toronto
button.
City Center
We got 5 people in
information,
here.
Mike.
Yes,
Weather at
Captain Morpheus.
2200 Zulu.
Welcome.
1270 at 5. Wind variable between 220 and 350. Visibility 9 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 23. Dew point 18. Altimeter 3006. Approach localizer runway 26.
Okay,
Landing
26.
and departing runway 26. Inform ATC that you have information, Mike.
Mike is the information. I'm just writing all of this down. Vatsim gave me
Toronto City
05.
Center
So
information, Mike. Weather
7
at
people, we should be 7 likes.
Zulu.
Yes, Captain Morpheus, thank you so
1270
much.
at 5.
All right.
Wind variable between 220 and 3.
I'm going to shut this off for a second here. We're going to plug in that runway for departure, 26. No, that's not. Sorry, you know what? That's the wrong. Hold on, stand by. CYYZ. Okay, 20825. I was on the wrong ATIS. 20825. 20825. All right, 20825. Toronto City Center is up. That's where I actually did my flight training. 20825. 20825. All right.
0.14.
This is
Altimeter
the ATIS.
3007.
Good, might fly with you. Yeah,
approach
Morpheus,
ILS
come.
runway 06 right.
Let's do it like a mini
Secondary
conga line.
IFR approach RNAV Yankee or ILS runway 05.
Okay, so it is
Simultaneous
05.
parallel approaches in effect. Departure runway 05. Voice advisory. Aircraft filed RNAV Yankee approach equipped but unable to accept RNAV Yankee approach inform ATC. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto International Area. Inform ATC that you have information. Bravo.
Okay, so it's Bravo. Okay, so we're going to
Toronto
shut this off.
International.
It is Bravo and it is runway 5. So SimBrief had it right. So it is runway 5. Our departure is the Betty 3, the Bets 3, and then our transition is ARA. Insert, and then we will go all the way to our arrival airport, which is Tampa. Arrival, we're expecting runway 19 right, so we'll do ILS 19 right. Transition, Banff. Is there any? Oh no, the dates. Okay, so dates 1, and then Banff. Okay, insert, perfect. So that's done, it's done its thing. Alright, let's get our perf in here as well. I'm gonna get everything set up quickly so we can get out of here. Okay, so departure. Runway 5, it is dry out there. We can sync it, sync our live weather, and calculate. Air Canada, yeah, it's Air Canada Rouge. Welcome, Morpheus. Welcome, everybody else. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the messages. I want to get everything set up, and then once we get airborne and above 10,000 feet, then we can talk. Yeah, it's Air Canada Rouge. All right, so V1, VR, V2 speeds are 133, and V2 136. Low speeds 133, 136. Perfect. All right, our flap configuration is 1 up 0.2. So let's do that 1/up 0.2. And our flex is 64 degrees. Perfect. All right, so we got this all set up. It's asking me to start closing doors, which we can. Waiting for your action close. All right, you know what? I'm going to close everything.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I do have that airplane beside me. Not sure who he is. Or is that you, Captain Morpheus? Company message. Let's review our load sheets. Menu here. Received messages. Load sheet 1.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Oh, I'm not ready to go yet. So. I don't know why GSX is getting all set up here. Alright, let's make a call. Let's find out who's on. So we've got Toronto Center, Toronto Approach, and Toronto Tower. So Tower is 18.
Locking gear.
7. Approach is 32.8, 32.8, and center is 25.775. All right, I'm not ready to go yet. We're gonna call up one of these frequencies and request our IFR flight plan. So 18.7. 18.7. All right. Let's make a call. I'm still loading up. All right, cool. No problem. Thanks, guys. All right, let's do a radio check. Toronto Tower radio check.
Hello, unidentified aircraft. This is Toronto Tower. I read you 5.
All right, perfect. I will be identifying myself right now. And once again, Toronto Tower, good evening. It's Air Canada Rouge 715, ready to request IFR to Tampa. Or to copy.
Rouge 715, Toronto Tower, you are cleared to Tampa via the Beats 3 departure with error transition and then flight plan route. Depart runway 05, squawk 5240.
Okay, we're cleared to Tampa via the Beats 3 departure area transition, and then as filed, we'll expect runway 05, and we'll squawk 5240 for Rouge 715.
Rouge 715, read back correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call me back when you're ready to taxi.
Again, we'll push and start, and we'll call back for taxi. Rouge 715, thanks so much. All right. So let's get this. Mode C. Mode C is squawking. Put our perf here.
Toronto Tower, good afternoon, Air Canada 9,
And
ready
let's
to check.
start.
Air Canada
Continue
9,
push
Toronto
back.
Tower, read 25.
And we will be pushing nose to the right. Nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
3006 in the altimeter. All right, back down here. Ignition.
Toronto Tower, Air Canada 9, road
And-
777-300 ER, stamped 175, information Bravo, altimeter 3007 IFR, please, to Narita.
I say looking to pick up. Yeah, I know. I got all time.
Air
Yeah,
Canada
ready to
9,
copy.
Toronto
I usually
Tower, you
say
are
ready to
cleared to
copy. I
Narita
don't
via
know.
the
I just
Iqlin 3 departure
just
with
got a little
Connie
excited.
transition. Flight plan route
A lot of
after
people
that.
watching
Depart
already.
runway
Happening.
05, squawk 1271.
All right. The good thing about the Airbus is it's all
Connie
auto
transition,
start.
flight plan route, runway 05, and squawking 1271, Air Canada 9.
All right. So N2 rise.
Air Canada 9,
There it
read back
is.
correct. Push and
Let
start
me
at
know
your
if
discretion.
the
Call me back
ATC
when
is
you're
a
ready
little
to
bit too
taxi.
loud. I can turn it down a bit.
Air Canada 9.
Toronto Tower, good afternoon. Air Canada 766 with information Bravo, looking to pick up clearance to Boston.
Air Canada 766, Toronto Tower, you are cleared to
what
Boston
was the
via
call
the
sign?
Kepler
Mine
3
is Rouge
departure with bumper
715.
transition. Flight planned route. Depart runway 05, squawk 1200.
All right, let's start engine one.
Cleared to Boston via the Kepler 3 departure, bumper transition, flight plan route as filed, departure
Parking brake
runway
set.
5, squawk 1200. That's the one, Air Canada 766.
Air Canada 766, read back correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call me back when you're ready to taxi.
This is November 7, Papa Mike, ready for taxi.
Let's get some likes in the chat. Let's get some likes for the stream.
November 7, Papa Mike, runway 05, altimeter 3007. Taxi through the apron at your discretion to Juliet and cross runway 15 right.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Taxi to 05.
I'm just looking at the map here on Navigraph. I've got it set, open on a tablet, on an actual tablet. So it's going to be quite the taxi over to 05.
November 7, Papa Mike, on your way there. Just double check you've squawked 3042 and mode Charlie, please.
All right, everything looks good.
Alright, 3
Two good engine starts.
And
We can shut off our master, APU bleed, turn on our strobe lights, turn on our taxi lights, set our flaps, flaps 1. Let's watch them come down. Oh, Morpheus, what's your call sign? All right, flaps 1 set. Let's auto brake set to max and arm our speed brake. And let's just do a quick flight control check before we even start taxiing. So full nose down, neutral, full up, neutral, full right, neutral, full left, neutral. Perfect. All right, let's hope I can be better. Oh, actually, you know what? Stand by. Let's brief this departure. All right, so we are going to be taking off from runway 5. So runway 5 is, unless otherwise assigned by ATC, climb heading 057, which we'll set right now. And believe it, these controllers, the Toronto ones, they're pretty strict. Climb to 057. So let's set that. 057. All right, so climb heading 057 to 1000. Climb left turn heading 047 or as assigned. Expect radar vectors to mobile. Or as assigned, then proceed via the depicted route. So let me check in the McDo if that's what's set. So up to 1000 manual and then to mobile, right? So that's good. And then our top altitude is, unless otherwise assigned by ATC, maintain 5,000. So let's put this in for 5,000. And I think we're all set and we're ready to go. Okay, I'm going to call up for taxi. Toronto Tower, Rouge 715, we're ready for taxi.
Rouge 715, runway 05, altimeter 3007. Taxi through the apron at your discretion to Alpha Tango, then Alpha Hotel, cross runway 15 left, cross runway 15 right.
Okay, taxi to 05 via Alpha Tango, Alpha Hotel, cross 15 left, cross 15 right. Altimeter 3007 for Rouge 715. Okay, so 3007, 307. And that's it. You guys ready? Let's start our taxi. All right, so clear on the right, left is clear. No other airplanes in front of us. Parking brake release. And let's go. A little bit of throttle here. Pull up my airport diagram. And so it's Alpha Tango Alpha. Okay. So we got this guy here. I'll turn off the predictive wind shear after. So I believe it's the first Alpha. Yeah. Okay, we're clear on the left. I just want to make sure before we leave the apron. It'll be the first right here. What gate was I at? For me, I was at B13. I'm not sure about Morpheus. Captain Morpheus. Okay, again, clear on the left, clear right. Oh wait, you know what? Where's hotel? Okay, I am going the right way. I just want to make sure. Alright, so it's a taxi down to hotel. And then our approach frequency is 32.8. Let's dial that in. 32.8. 32.8 set. Alright.
This is November 7 Papa Mike holding short runway 05.
Okay, we're coming up to hotel. It'll be a left turn on hotel. We're going to cross the two runways, 15 left and right, and then continue on to hotel right to 05. It is a fairly long taxi.
November 7 Papa Mike, after departure, it's going to be Toronto departure on 132.8, wind 340 at 8, clear for takeoff, runway 05.
All right, we're clear on the right.
133.8 after departure and clear for takeoff from 05 for November 7 Papa Mike.
Come on.
Pearson Tower, Canada 766 with information from Bravo, requesting push and start at stand Charlie 37.
Air Canada
It's a little
766,
hazy.
push and starts at your discretion.
All right, so here's one runway here. Again, clear on the right, left. Always maintain situational awareness, especially on the ground. Just to be extra careful. All right, cleared. Is he rolling? Oh no, there's nobody there. Oh, there he goes. You see him? Just right off the nose there. It's a fairly long runway. Yeah, he's gone overhead. There he is. All right, we got another runway we're gonna cross here. Again, left is clear, right is clear.
Cafe 4137 is your check.
Cathay 4137, Toronto Tower, read you 5.
Yeah, no kidding, yeah. That's all right. I just want to get to the runway. High-speed taxi. The controller's not saying anything. It looks fast like this, but it's not. Let's see. Taxi speed for these big airplanes is 20 knots, believe it or not. 20 knots. If you're in a light airplane like a Cessna, it's actually walking speed. So as a person walks, then that's how fast you want to taxi it. All right, predictive wind shear can come on. Let's put it on. Everything looks good. Cabin is set. Let's advise cabin crew that we're ready. Cabin crew seats for departure. All right. All right, we're coming up on 5. We'll take hotel all the way down. We'll go right to the end. There's no need for it, but why not?
November 7 Papa Mike, Toronto Tower.
Hello, this is November 7 Papa Mike.
November 7 Papa Mike, you need to be talking to Toronto departure, 132.8.
Yeah, 132.8, sorry.
All right, we got nobody coming, so let's turn on our landing lights. Get everything ready here. Landing lights on. There we go. Let's make our call. Toronto Tower Rouge 715, ready for departure runway 05.
7:15 when airborne, contact Toronto departure on 132.8, wind 340 at 8 knots, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Cleared for takeoff runway 05, and we'll contact departure once airborne on 3280 for Rouge 715. All right, let's give it some power here. Clear on the left.
Tower Wisher 252, we're ready
right.
for taxi runway 05.
WestJet 252, runway 05, altimeter 3007, taxi through the apron at your discretion. Alpha Juliet, Alpha Hotel, cross runway 15 left, cross runway 15 right.
Already off the apron, our discretion, Alpha Juliet, Alpha Hotel.
All right, guys, you ready?
For runway
Ready
05,
for blast off?
252.
Let's go. We've got the clearance. Throttle up to 50. Set our chrono.
Tower, Canada
There it
766,
is.
ready to
And
taxi
toga.
with information Quebec.
Takeoff thrust is set.
Air Canada 766,
Airspeed's
squawk
alive.
3151 and
Mantoga
low Charlie.
SRS, runway heading auto throttle blue.
3151, low Charlie.
100 knots, checked. V1.
Should be good now. We were given a
Rotate.
1200 on the squawk. We thought that was a little interesting.
Yeah, that is
V2,
strange.
positive
I
rate.
can't believe I didn't catch that the first time,
Gear up.
but that's okay. Where
let's
are
switch
you?
it
I
over.
see you there. Okay, run.
Return arrival, hello. No need for position reporting. Formation Quebec, altimeter 3007, runway 06 right, it's an 8,000.
500.
8,000, Canada 11.
Flaps can come up. Level climb. Toronto departure, good afternoon. It's Rouge 715 climbing through 1,900.
Rouge 715, Toronto departure, hello, identified, climb 15,000.
Climb 15,000 for Rouge 715. Alright, up to 15,000. Nice takeoff, thanks. All right, after takeoff checks, gear is up. We're gonna disarm our spoilers, flaps are up. We'll maintain this heading and straight up to 15,000. Got some traffic off to our right. Showing up on TCAS here.
Rouge 715, right and truck mobile on course.
Okay, direct mobile on course for Rouge 715, thanks. Okay, direct mobile on course, so here it is, direct mobile, insert, here it is, let's turn on our autopilot, and here's our turn. And there's beautiful Toronto City, covered in a layer of smog. Nice evening flight, says JSD.
Sector A11 for traffic, turn right heading to A0.
Does anybody know what this airport is? I don't think it's around anymore.
Sector A11 for traffic, right turn heading to A0.
Look at this view, beautiful.
Left heading to A0, can I?
Alright, we're coming up to 10,000 feet. Turn off our landing lights. And seatbelt sign can come off. There you go. get the view from the first officer side here.
Can A11 right, turn right and heading to A0.
What is the flight time? ETE is 2 hours and 16 minutes.
Rouge 715, contact Toronto Center 12577.
2577 for Rouge 715. 2577. 2577. Okay. Toronto Center, good afternoon. Rouge 715 climbing through 12,100 for 15,000.
Rouge 715, Toronto Center, hello. Climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230 for Rouge 715. All right, up to flight level 230. That's not our final cruise, but we'll take it for now. I don't know how many airports in Canada. Yeah, there's a lot. That airport is Dawnsview. Dawnsview Airport. I believe they've closed it. They used to build the Bombardier. The Dash 8s were built there, and it was called the C300, which Airbus bought, and now is known as the A220, Airbus 220. So they've moved the facility. Airbus bought it, and I think they moved their operations to various parts of Europe. I don't know if anything's still done in Canada. All right, we're just going to follow the coastline now of southern Ontario. For those of you who are familiar with Canadian geography,
Center Pulse 107 medevac,
Hamilton area is right here.
London 2 departure.
Burlington, Oakville, and then towards Niagara Falls. It's the horseshoe. This area here. Outside view. Beautiful Rouge, Air Canada Rouge.
Passing 3,200. Turn right direct, Waterloo, climb. Sorry about that, climb 5,000.
Climb to 5,000, deck to water, do it for Pulse 107 medevac.
Buffalo 41, descend 7,000, the Hamilton altimeter 3009er.
7,000, 3009er for Buffalo.
All right, we're in the standard pressure region. Oops. 1, 2, 3. It's our standby instrument here.
Rouge 715, fly heading 180, vector for traffic.
Fly heading 180, vectors for traffic, Rouge 715. All right.
Thanks, and Rouge 715, climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380 for Rouge 715. All right, so 180 and up to 380. There it is. Continue our flight. Vectors for traffic. Ooh, he's going to get us closer to Niagara Falls. I wonder if we're going to be able to see it from here. Niagara Falls should be... That's not it. I think it's further out. Somewhere around here.
Rouge 715, thanks for the help. Right turn direct beats.
Okay, right turn direct beats for Rouge 715. Okay, direct beats. Direct.
Buffalo 41, Hamilton information
beats.
Alpha, runway 30
Insert.
is active. When able, advise approach request.
There we go.
Alpha 41, we have Alpha. We were looking at ILS 12 because we're a little heavy today.
You guys want to do a flight to Montreal one day? We can do that.
Alpha 41, Roger, sorry, just checking. You want the ILS
Here's the Hamilton Bridge for you Canadians,
possible, yeah.
or for
Sure, yeah, we can do that.
for
Can
you guys who
expect
know your
vectors to
geography.
the ILS runway 12.
Canadian
for now,
geography.
heading 280.
Heading 280 for ILS 12, appreciate it.
All right. I got the traffic right off to my left.
Air Canada 429, contact arrivals 132.8 today.
We love Canada.
Green arrivals 132.8, Air Canada 429. Thanks for the service. Have a great evening.
Jazz 8628, descend 11,000, front altimeter 3007.
Descend 11,000, Jazz 8628.
All right, we've got another 10,000 feet to go. And then once we get settled at our cruise, we'll do a quick cabin tour. What am I looking for here? Oops, no, I don't want that. I wanted to sync my sim settings. Units is good. Metric, no. I want to sync my altimeters. Is this cabin ready? Oh, it's okay. Beanie Baby Prod, welcome to the stream. Guys, let's get some likes in the chat. Let's get some likes for the video.
Route 715, Cleveland Center's offline. Surveillance services terminate. Change en route. Enjoy the flight.
Okay, frequency change approved. And thanks for the radio services so long for Rouge 715.
Pulse 107 medevac.
Guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Let's grow the channel. All right, he's cleared us now. Cleveland Center is offline, so we'll just switch it over to Unicom, which is 22.8.
Transition if possible.
22.8. Here we go. I am flying Charlotte to Dallas Fort Worth. Nice. What aircraft are you in, Beanie Baby Prod? And are you on Vatsim? Charlotte to Dallas Fort Worth, that's a pretty long flight. Keep it on this view. Here it is now, guys. We can settle in for our 2-hour flight. We'll look in a bit to see what kind of controllers we have on. If we don't, maybe we'll push it a little faster. See what our winds are. Very light right now. 050 at 8 knots. No problem. A320 Neo Vision turn. Ah, okay, cool. What livery? Like what airline are you using? Right. Oh, I got another sub. Thank you so much, Bean Baby Prod. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. All right, we're crossing Lake Erie now, one of the 5 Great Lakes. They are freshwater lakes. American Nice. That's maybe a flight I'll consider in the near future. Do you know who Nick A30 is? I can see your flight on Volanta. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. I actually had Volanta before, but I should have been using it, but I'm not. I think I gotta sign in and see. It just took off. Nice. Enjoy your flight. Safe travels. As the pilots say, blue skies and tailwinds. Who's Nick A30? Everyone needs to do a Vatsim flight. Yes, we should. We should get that conga line going. I wonder if there's a way that I could get in touch with Vatsim and ask them if I could not promote the channel, but say that I'm using it. Get more people. I know there's people that are on Vatsim that probably come in and check out the channel for a few seconds or a minute or two. But yeah, if we can get a whole conga line going, that'd be great. And get radar coverages. Fortnite YouTuber and streamer. I don't know who that is. He's Canadian? Oh, Vatsim account banned? Uh-oh. Yeah, they're pretty strict. I don't know what I did. Uh-oh. All right, once we get a little further out, we're going to be in the USA, United States. And then it's straight down. Pretty much a straight line right down to Tampa. Flight time today, 2 hours and 16 minutes. Just gonna do a quick check, see if there's any other controllers along our route. And then we'll have some more radar coverage. Yeah, Jacksonville Center is up. I don't know how long they're gonna stay up. Oh, and so is Atlanta. So it looks like Atlanta will be the first place we'll get it, unless Cleveland comes up and what's the other center here? I can't remember what the other center was. Cleveland, Atlanta, and Indianapolis. So those guys are off right now. But we're gonna get some more coverage in Atlanta, Jacksonville, and Miami Center just came up. Wonderful. What about the other guys in chat? What's your favorite airplanes, favorite sceneries, favorite airlines? Or even airline liveries, like the paint schemes of the tails? Or just the paint scheme of the airplane? If you want to fly with me on Hop and Spawn and GPS. Someplace I do not have. Yeah, we could try that some other time. Flight level 380. There it is. Very shallow climb, 700 feet a minute. That's okay. We only got another 2,000 feet to go. A little less than 2,000. No, no, not you. Oh, okay. JSD, some early prediction. Will it be a slam tonight or will it be a butter? Can we get an external view? You got it. No problem. There it is. Here's an external 360 view. We're still over the lake. Oh, actually, we just crossed it. Joe Mir, hello, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. There it is. Here's our 360-degree external view. I should have done my taxi like that, nice and slow. JSD says butter. Joe Mir, welcome everybody. Yeah, please hit that like button. Stick around, and if you like it, subscribe. Let's get that channel. Let's get this channel to grow. Welcome aboard. All right, we're very slowly making our way up to flight level 380. I'm not sure why it's climbing so slow, but we'll take it. Where are we at right now? We just crossed into the United States. We are in New York State, just west of Buffalo, New York. We're heading down south, straight line south down to Tampa, Florida. Real world flight op. It is operated by Rouge. Flight numbers are obviously different. The timing of the flights are different. But it is operated with this aircraft, the A320, and it does do service from Toronto to Tampa. If you guys want any specific information about it, I suggest Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware. And I'm sure there's other ones that you can Google too. Beanie Baby Prod, all right. Thank you, see you. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, very slowly inching our way up to flight level 380. Quite a high altitude. The good news is that we've got a quarterly tailwind. Well, I mean, it's quarterly. Off our tail, 44 knots. I'll take it. How you doing this evening, Skymaster? I'm well, thank you. I'm doing really good. How about you, Chase? How's everybody else in chat? You guys doing good? All right, we finally reached our cruise altitude here. Flight level 380. Everything's good. Let's get the engines to settle. Let's get the airplane to settle at this altitude. And then we'll take a walk in the rear cabin. We'll have a look. Nice, great, nice to hear it. I've been flying the Cessna Caravan for a long time now. Still trying out the A33 and learning how to fly it. Nice, Joe. How do you like it? What do you think is harder, the Caravan or the A320? There's a lot of automation on the A320. All right, let's take a walk into the back. We'll just go right through the door here. And here it is. Here's our Air Canada flight. Air Canada cabin. So you've got the emergency exit, or it's just our doors. Seating 3-3 configuration. It's all one class. Standard. Pretty much the same as the 737. 3-3 config. Another emergency row seat. These seats are usually wider. If you've got long legs or a tall person, request these seats. The only drawback to that is that you've got to be able to, in the case of an emergency, help the flight attendants get those doors open and get those passengers off the airplane. I've actually, on a few flights, I was lucky enough to get those seats, but when the flight attendants briefed us about our extra responsibilities, I wasn't as happy. But still, I'll take it for the leg room. All right, here's our rear galley. Pretty standard. If you've seen one, pretty much all the same. There's another jump seat here for the flight attendants in case turbulence, in case something unexpected happens. If they need to be seated, they can get themselves seated in the back here as well. All right, we'll walk back up to the front. Overhead bins, aisle numbers and letters, that's all accurate. No smoking sign is up. It's a pretty big airplane. We'll stop here and we'll sit on a window near a wing. There's one wing view here. And another wing view here, right wing. You know, I gotta admit the sound is pretty accurate. I mean, when you're sitting in the cabin like this, you've got that just constant hum of the engines, insulated hum. It's quite soothing. Kind of makes you sleepy. So if you guys were on an airplane right now as a passenger, would you sleep? Or could you sleep? Some people can't sleep on an airplane. Back up on the flight deck here. Gonna keep checking for our Vatsim map. Ooh, actually, you know what? We've actually made some good time already. We might even make it before the 2 hours. And let me see what our tailwind is. 66 knots. It's good. Let's see. I'm gonna keep everything as is. I do like the Airbus. It has an easy turn system, and I'm still learning a lot about it and learning how it flies. Good. Yeah, just keep learning, keep watching tutorials. It's pretty user-friendly. I gotta go see what's going on. I kind of slept during a flight and don't anymore Because I enjoy the flights? Yeah, I'm the same. I don't like to sleep on the flights. Unless it's a really long flight. So. Yeah, record time, right? Well, I mean, if we keep these tailwinds, JSD, we'll definitely shave some time off our flight. And hopefully the air traffic controllers won't give us too many vectors for traffic. Should be able to make time. Oh yeah, the winds are really, yeah, see now it's climbed up to 71. If they shift a little now and are more towards our tail, I'll take it. Let's see what the first frequency is that we're going to. We're going to skirt by, like just graze Washington Center. I don't know if they're going to reach out to us so we can get in touch. Anyway, you know what? I've got a few more minutes. I see some traffic on Vatsim, but I don't see it on my TCAS here. Let's see if we can find him. I always like looking for traffic. Let me see what altitude he's at. Oh, he's low. He's only at 7,900 feet. And he's an A320 flying that low. Interesting. Alright, so he's way below us. Be right back, JSD, no problem. It's the line in that gets me with the Airbus. I guess you're supposed to go in at 165 miles, and I do that, but I have to bounce when I land. Uh-oh. You're supposed to. What's everyone's favorite song? Ooh, Owls in the House. Hey, yo, what's up? Welcome, welcome. I was watching your stream yesterday. Good for you. How did you like Dubai? How did you like Dubai Airport? Dubai Airport. I actually have it. I bought it when it first came out. I don't think any of the other developers had their version out. I bought it from, oh, I can't remember the name. It was one of the earlier versions. That's still good. I like it. It was great, thanks. No, good. What's going on, guys? Welcome aboard. We're cruising down to Tampa. Real world flight. Operated by Air Canada Rouge. I'm sure there's other carriers that operate it as well. Flight time today, 2 hours and 16 minutes. Easy peasy so far. Let's see our controllers here. How close am I getting now? I think Atlanta will be the first guy that I'll talk to. So I'm going to dial in his frequency right now just so we don't have to worry about it when we get closer. 32975. 32975. Perfect, good. He is in my chat. Just stopping to say hi. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, Owls. Thanks for being here. I'll be sure to step in on yours, like drop by and watch. Love the stream. I loved your settings. Love the way everything's going. Good job. ATC Swede, welcome, welcome aboard. Hi from Sweden. Sweden, that's a nice place. That's a place that I'd like to go. All right, let's step in the back here for a bit. Sit with the passengers. Wing view, nice and quiet. You got it, Owls, no problem. That's the channel right there. It's his whole name there, Owls FS. Great streamer, growing really fast. All right, back up on the flight deck here. We've got some clouds up. I don't see any real weather on radar. I'm gonna double check on Vatsim here. Vatsim map, nah, it looks good. A little bit of showers near Tampa, but we're still way out. And plus we're above the weather now. Be right back. No problem, Chase. Let's get some likes in the video. Likes in the stream. And if we can get that sub count up, oh boy. It'll only get better. First giveaway at 500. It's always good to learn from someone that is flying on their computer. I have a lot of people here. It's a good thing. Yeah. It's good to learn. I am a real-world pilot. You know, if I've been away from the airplane for a while because of weather, or because of aircraft rental availability, if I'm renting the small ones, I most definitely jump on the flight simulator, and it just keeps my hands and feet current. So it's always good to practice the flows, practice the feel of the yoke and the rudders if you have them, or the side stick if you're flying a Cirrus or even a Katana. Sub to Owls, you're still the best channel. No problem, man. We're all one community here. No worries. Yeah, I subbed to Owls long ago. That's good. His channel's growing. Oh, I got a company message. Let's have a look. Atsu. Menu here. Okay, no ADC required. Back to the flight plan. Back up here. Clouds are building underneath, ahead of us. Shouldn't be a factor. Maybe get a little bit of turbulence, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? It looks like we are going to get into, what is it here? Washington Center. 33725. I'm going to see if they'll ping us. And then we're at the edge of the airspace, so I doubt they're going to want to talk to us, but I mean, if they do, then we'll just dial them in and report our altitude. Speak of the devil. There it is. All right, and it is Washington Center. So 33725. 33725. 725. Perfect. All right.
2812, we'll see you, American 2624.
Let's make our call. Let's sound professional.
Transauto 251, cleared direct.
I should do, what is this one? Oh, Milwaukee to Dallas? Yeah, I'll look into that.
Oh, stand by a sec. Roger.
Washington Center, good afternoon. Rouge 715 with you, flight level 380.
Rouge 715, Washington Center, hello, ident.
Hello, and we'll ident for Rouge 715. Ident.
Transauto
He wants
251,
an ident right here on the transponder, this little
that's
button.
Sierra
Hit
Echo, Sierra Uniform Echo.
Our blip on his screen is going to flash and enlarge,
Thanks
and
very
he'll
much.
be able to see us on his radar.
American 1187, descent at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 350.
350, American 1187.
Good speed 580, descend via the tackle to arrival, landing east the Raleigh altimeter 3007.
3007 and descending by the tackle to.
All right, so yeah, we're with
Center
Washington
JetBlue
Center
883.
right now.
Unfortunately, I'll have to disconnect. Thank you for the ATC service.
JetBlue 883, no problem, thanks for flying. Southwest 4652, contact Potomac approach, 119er.
32975 is Atlanta.
Potomac 1985, Southwest 4652, good day.
Rouge 715, radar contact 15 miles north of Elkins, flight level 380, welcome.
Thank you. Rouge 715. All right, perfect. I didn't have to respond to him, but I did. Guys, listen, if you're flying on Vatsim and if you run into any problems, you know, like computer issue or internet connection, or sometimes things won't work in the airplane, yeah, you can just ask politely to log off, and they're pretty understanding. So, prediction butter. Ooh, I hope so. Still got a long way to go. 737 nautical miles left to destination. The good news is we've got, well, more of a crosswind now. Quarterly tail crosswind at 115 knots. So.
Good speed 580, traffic is 1 o'clock.
If that was more on our tail, we would be
leveling off flight level 350 northeast.
Like a rocket.
Look at the traffic 580.
American 1187, traffic 1 o'clock in 10 miles, a citation southwestbound flight level 350, or correction 340.
I got him in sight. He's going right by me. To my right.
You don't know if you remember the time I had to disconnect your... Yeah, you were behind. You and someone else were trailing behind.
Juliet Whiskey Alpha, turn 20,
yeah, it
correction,
happens.
30 degrees
okay.
right vectors for spacing to Kennedy, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
30 degrees right and pilot's discretion down to 240, Juliet Whiskey Alpha. 5580 has the traffic in sight.
Roger.
Now see, look at how we're crabbing now. Crabbing into the wind essentially to try to hold our track.
Washington Center, hello, common maintain 17,000.
It's virtually a crosswind now. So the wind is blowing off our side at 112 knots. That's so fast.
American 1187.
It's a jet stream. And in order for us to keep this track,
I've got 1, 2, 3,
which is
3 airplanes all
what
going
is
to
this,
CI.
like almost 200 heading, we're flying almost 220. We're crabbing 20 degrees to maintain that track.
American 1187, descend and maintain flight level 310.
It's amazing.
310.
It's amazing that the computer does it. It's pretty cool. Too bad that wind was not right off our tail. Is the autopilot on? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it would be a lot harder to try to control it without the autopilot. It's a constant crab. I mean, you could trim out the airplane, trim out the rudder, and get it in this configuration, but you know what? Let the autopilot do it. Plus, the winds are shifting. Yeah, I love the 737 too, Chase. Yeah, I'm just so impressed by
American
this.
1187, say Mach number.
205 heading, we're maintaining almost
Mach
220.
81, we're going too fast, we're slowing down.
On a heading.
Roger.
Yeah, well, we're bringing it down to Mach 6.5.
You said 6.5 or 7.5?
I'll meet you in between at 70.
Roger, I'll mark you down at 70.
American 1187.
JetBlue 655, contact Potomac approach, 119.85, goodbye.
Potomac approach.
Potomac approach, JetBlue 655, good day.
American 1115, cross Clipper at a maintain 12,000 to the Baltimore altimeter 3002.
Cross Clipper or maintain 12,000 and the Baltimore altimeter 3002. Thank you.
That's 650-72.
Delta 6372, Washington.
Ooh, we're at
Center.
108 subs. Can we get 2 more by the end of today? Holy smokes.
650-72.
I like this view. Actually, let me get back into. There it is. Although if you got this seat, you'd see more of the wing than anything. Let's move back here. Let's get another seat here. No, it's still the wing. Just cutting through seat. Let's go back more. Ooh, how about this one? Ooh.
American 1187, descend and maintain flight level 260 in the transition, maintain 300 knots.
Oops.
Descend at 260, maintain
That's a nice
300 knots. American 1187.
Congratulations on 108.
Juliet,
Yes,
Whiskey
Chase.
Alpha in the transition,
2 more.
maintain,
If we can get 2 more for today, wow. Either way,
for
I'm
now,
happy.
maintain Mach 0.70 or less in the transition, maintain 280 knots.
Mach 0.70 right now and 280 in the transition.
We'll go back up to the flight deck here.
Arrival. Juliet Whiskey Alpha.
Keep an eye on the instruments.
When you descend out of Mach numbers, so I gave you pilot's discretion, so when you descend out of that, and Mach number, or airspeed becomes better, then maintain 280.
Copy, thanks.
9 likes, so let's go. Yeah, let's do it.
American
Get those
1187. Can you
likes in
repeat
there.
our
10 likes,
speed?
we're already at 10. Keep them
didn't
coming.
write it down correctly.
No problem. When you descend out of Mach numbers and transition to airspeed, maintain 300 knots.
300, American 1187.
Transato 251, we busted level there by 200 feet, sorry about that.
Transato 251, roger.
When does that show up for you guys for future reference?
If you break altitude?
Yeah, because we busted by 200, slightly less than 200 and then started descending again.
Well, our en route radar updates roughly every 10 seconds or so. If you're below flight level 230, the updates
I'm just listening to the conversation between the pilot and the
Washington Center, Cactus 1526, 10,000 for 12,000.
I think you made a mistake there.
1526, Washington Center. Hello, climb and maintain flight level 350, clear direct Robbinsville.
Clear direct Robbinsville and climb and maintain flight level 350, Cactus 1526.
November 5367 Hotel, do not exceed 280 knots for spacing to Kennedy.
Don't exceed 280 knots, external.
Juliet Whiskey Alpha, descent and
Oh,
maintain
you asked in the chat a little while ago about favorite music. I forgot to respond. Or favorite song. I don't really have a favorite song.
240, and I guess we'll go direct the aisle right now at Juliet Whiskey Alpha.
Yeah, listening to ATC is always fun. Yeah, especially when two people are having a conversation.
67 Hotel, turn 20 degrees right, vectors for spacing to
like
Kennedy.
not related to the actual like vectoring assignments that are given by ATC. So. Made a lot of mistakes on my first. Oh, me too. Me too.
Delta 6372, climb and maintain. Actually.
But the difference between Vatsim and real life, I mean, everybody on Vatsim is pretty good. Especially the controllers, very professional. But in real life, the controllers are actually more helpful, more kind. When I was a student pilot, I was doing circuits. They're called circuits in Canada. Pattern.
Exec jet 323, contact Potomac approach 119.
The wind shifted and mid downwind. I had to turn around and set up for the opposite runway. I was a student solo, and I politely asked the controller like what he wanted me to do, like how he wanted me to turn around for the new assigned runway, and it's so helpful. Like I told him, I said I'm a student pilot. You know, it's like my third flight in pattern circuits. You know, I've never had this happen to me. So like, what do I do? So he helped me around. And I got myself oriented to
American
land the other way. So controllers are pretty good.
87.
Sorry, 1187. Descend and maintain.
JSD is back. Welcome back, JSD. How was your dinner or lunch?
American 1115 Washington Tower. Is it possible I can get the LDA Yankee for runway 19 for the river visual?
American 1115. That's going to be with the next controller.
I got to figure out a lot because I bounce when I land. It's a little embarrassing. What's your airspeed when you're landing?
1115.
Is your airspeed on are you approaching at the right speed? So if you're flying a little too fast or even a little too slow, you might bounce.
Route 715, contact Atlanta Center 132.907, take care.
Okay, 32.907 for Route 715. So long, have a great night.
You too.
Okay, 32.907 Atlanta Center. Here we go. Let's be professional. I'll talk in a real pilot voice now. Atlanta Center, good evening. Rouge 715 with you, flight level 380.
Rouge 715, Atlanta Center, Roger.
There you go. Bro, my landing used to be so bad. It also depends on where you're looking at the runway. Like, I mean, as you're coming down, you can focus near the beginning of the runway, but as you're coming to flare, your eyes should be at the end of the runway. Now you could scan in, but your eyes should be at the very end of the runway. All right, we're with Atlanta Center now. We're gonna briefly be with them, and then it's we're almost.
November 7 Bravo Alpha.
We're almost into Florida.
Full 210 for now.
210, 7 Bravo Alpha.
I have to run, but there is a guy in front of you, 12 o'clock and 5 miles, same direction. It's a Honda Jet.
Nice women in CS says JSD.
But yeah, he's the one that you're
Is he still here?
Frequency can't approve.
Okay, we're going over to Unicom now. 7 Bravo Alpha. I want to thank you for the ATC,
Yeah, it was ATC
Atlanta,
Suites.
and wish you a good night.
So, number 1214, frequency take approved. Have a good night.
Over to the dark side. Have a good night. Thanks for the help tonight.
I don't know what's going on with JSD.
1792, I'm closing up, frequency 10 approved. Have a good day.
Oh, is he?
Unicom, thank you so much for the ATC, American.
Oh, is he shutting it down? I
The south is 436, contact Jacksonville Center 135-192.
3592, thanks for the service, Southwest 436.
And 1 Foxtrot, radar service terminated, frequency 10 approved. Have a good day.
I don't know if he told me though.
Fox, have a good night.
I'm trying to listen.
Rouge 715, frequency 10 approved. Have a good day.
Okay, over to Unicom for Rouge 715. Good day. All right. 20. What is it? 228. All right, we won't have to worry about frequency now or ATC until we get into, I believe, Jacksonville. And sometimes they'll go off before we even get there. Yeah, 35925. 35925. 35925. Perfect. Let's keep our topic to aviation, JSD. Free trips, now you got it. Free trips, anything aviation related, car related, pet related. Is he here, ATC Swede? If he is, I wish he subscribed. I'm not even sure if he did. I don't know, when some people subscribe, I get we got the alert. And then there's other people that subscribe and it just doesn't show up. I don't know if it's a setting issue. But here, now we've got something in our favor. The winds, when we make this turn, are going to be more towards the tail of the airplane. So it's going to give us a push. We won't have to be crabbing into the wind as much. And it's a straight line now. This next waypoint to waypoint is a straight line. Oh, you did, ATC Suite. Oh, thank you so much. See, I didn't get the notification, but thank you so much. Or maybe I did and I just missed it. Yes. Thank you guys. Let's get 110 subs by the end of today. That'd be sweet. Oh, I got a little cloud right up here. So let's see what this does for our ground speed. We're still crabbing into the wind, but still ground speed 497 knots. I'd like it above 500, but it's all good. We're still making good time. JSD, are you still here, JSD? Sorry guys, I'm trying to fix my mount. Okay. So what about you, Chase? What's your favorite song? Got a nice hole in the sky over here. Let me just check radar. Always good to keep looking at radar to see if anything is happening ahead of us. No, nothing. And there's a little bit of rain near Tampa. And around Miami and Fort Lauderdale, but no real significant things to worry about. Yeah, it's hard, eh? There's so many good songs. Plus, what's good now, in a few years, it might be like, it was good for its time, but now it's like overplayed. But then, of course, you've got classics too, like things that are timeless. I don't have anything specific in mind, but there are classics. When you hear it, doesn't matter. 10 years could have gone by and you still love it. Probably because you associate it with like some good memory or something. So that's usually the case for me. Like a good song comes up if you're on a road trip. All right, time to leave the flight deck for a bit. Let's walk around the cabin. We'll do another cabin tour. It's so quiet. Should do some stretching. Oh, I like this view. Should make this one of the views. Mud shovel, right now it is. I don't know, if I was a passenger in this airplane right now, it looks nice and smooth, it feels nice and smooth. I just lean my head up against the window and take a nap. Oh, little stutter there. You guys like this view for a bit? But like every week I have my new favorite. Exactly. There's some songs, they're like, it's a hit, instant hit, and then it just gets played and played and played, and it's good. And then one day it's just like, okay, that's enough. But then there's other songs, they're classics. Timeless. Not classics, but timeless. You can hear it anytime, and it's like, oh yeah, it's a good song. Could never fall asleep. Need a snack on a flight. That depends on what snacks they have. I don't know. I've done some flying like as a passenger. Sometimes the food that they serve on the airplane is not the greatest. But then other times it's like, whoa, I could use a second plate of this. Like 40 times in a row, right? Yeah. Exactly. 40 times a day. Oh boy. All right, let's head back up into the flight deck. It is a little noisier here. Let's switch seats for a bit. This is JSD's seat. Or it could be anybody's seat. You know, I think in one of the streams coming up, I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch my joysticks around and fly it from the right side. Do the whole flight from the right side. You hear the new Jelly Roll and MK? No, I didn't hear that. Alright, let's have a look at our map here. How far out am I? Where's my plane? What happened to my Vatsim here? Oh, okay, here I am. So it won't be long now until I'm in Jacksonville. Jacksonville Center space. I'm still in Georgia. Alright, I'm just gonna take a trip. Be right back with the new song rating for sure. Chasing sunset, chasing sunsets. Sun is already going down. .514 nautical miles to go. Do you fly over Nashville? No. The route we took pretty much down the eastern, like eastern. I wouldn't say seaboard, but we're pretty far east. Let me see if there's any cities here then. No, not Nashville. All right, back eyes up front. ZZZ, are you still here? People are probably just leaving the stretch, get up for a bit. It is a long flight. We are in the cruise portion, so. I mean, I was thinking about getting up for a minute too, just to stretch. It's a 2 out of 10. I'm not gonna listen to it. All right, back up. ZZZ, are you still here? Oh, Jacksonville is off now too. So I don't have any coverage. It's all good. You know what? It's okay. And Tampa's just on the edge of Miami Center. I wonder if they'll even get in touch with us. We'll be way down. Like we'll be on our descent. Yeah, Walter the dog. Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I gotta post pictures. I just see him now. He's running upstairs here. Oh, I love these dogs. I've got 2 dogs. Walter, but his name's not Walter. But every time we take him out, Walter, like people when they see him, they're like, "Oh, well, it's Walter." I should have called him Walter. Who? Oh, there, ZZZ's here. Eminem, do I like him? Yeah, of course. I mean, I haven't listened to any of his stuff for a while, but yeah, he's great. Oh, look at this. There's a contrail. Oh, which way is he going? Oh, you know what? I'm jumping out. I need to see. Is he that way or... I don't see the aircraft. I think he's traveling the other direction. Oh, it's so cool when you... Oh, no, he's in front of us. I got him. There's another airplane. Where I just saw his strobes. Interesting. It's not picking it up. Oh, there he is. He's right there. Oh, when I zoom in, it doesn't. It disappears. M&M Dist MGK. Oh, I haven't heard. I never heard. Oh, the winds are starting to... Actually, no, they're still pretty strong. It won't be too much longer now, guys. The only thing is that we don't have any radar coverage just yet. Miami Center still is up. We might get to talk to them. Actually, no, we're on the outside, so we won't even get to talk to them unless Jacksonville comes up. But that's fine. We did have some coverage. Got some practice out of Toronto. What about Drake? Lol. Drake's great. He's a Toronto boy. Actually, I don't know if you guys watched the news, but last month we had a big rainstorm here. He got his mansion got flooded. I don't know if you guys can see the little strobes off the airplane. It's just right in front of us at a lower altitude. He's got the contrails. ZZZ, do you like sleeping? Sorry guys, I'm just going back on the chat. Oh, look at this. He's doing a turn. Same turn. It's probably going to the same place. Actually, you know what? I can find out. Let me just go on maps. See who's in front of me. Where am I here? Oh, it's JetBlue 2119. They're going to Fort Lauderdale, and they're at an altitude of 34,000 feet. Cool. We're gonna follow him. But we're landing at two different places, so I think Fort Lauderdale's on the east side, and Tampa is more in the middle, more to the west side. That's cool to have an airplane in front of us. You know, I did a Vatsim flight a little while ago where, I mean, it was some kind of event, and They had airplanes flying over us at a higher altitude, just right over us. Yeah, it was pretty cool to see the virtual traffic. Just it looks like it's coming right for you, and then as it gets closer, it just goes overhead. Just adds to realism. So did Toronto, yeah, I know. We got a lot of rain in Toronto this year. This summer. You know, I should race this guy in front of us. Just turn up the speed. Actually, what's our fuel? I wonder if I can. Should I? There's no controller. Okay, two things we're gonna do. Let me see what my top of descent is. Top of descent is still far away. And our fuel is... Fuel. Oh, we have 4,760 kilos on board. So about like 9,000 pounds. Catch up to him, JSD says. Where is he? You know what? Okay, let's do... Let me see how far out I am at. I think he's speeding away from us. Let me see what his speed is. I'll try to match it. I'm going to go on the maps here. He's doing 483 knots, and I'm doing... Oh, he's going like 40 knots faster. Let's do it. You guys want to do it? Let's do it. We're going to speed up just a little bit. It won't be for long because I don't want to run out of fuel. But let's do it. Mach 0.81. I think Mach 0.81 is good. Let's go. Let's see if the engines are going to give it. They're not doing anything. Speed is the same. I don't think it wants to. No, I want 8.1. Alright, it's trying. Let's see. Oh, my chat was broken for a second. Sorry, JSD. Yeah, there's. I'm having a little bit of internet issues too. I had a delay. I don't know if we're gonna catch him. I see him. I see his strobes. Oh, we are going faster. Mach 0.797. I've dialed in Mach 0.81. I like rock and metal. Yeah, rock and metal is good. Listen, if a song is good, it's good. There's a lot of good songs right across the board. There's good rap songs. There's good country songs. It's good pop songs. All right, JSD. You think we're going to catch him? Just watch my fuel burn. I'm not emo either. There's one emo song I like. Jared Leto's band. I can't remember the name. The Cry or something. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You got it. I hope we don't run out of gas. Fuel. We're gaining on him. Let me see. Wonder what would happen if a controller came up. They'd probably try to separate us because we're pretty close. I mean, we're in visual range of each other. So, let me see. He is 475 knots. We're 492. We're gaining on him, but he's at a lower altitude. You know what, JSD? I think we're gonna pass him. We're gaining on him. I should pull up next to him. Can you imagine? All right, guys, I got a little bit of good news. Tampa scenery, I bought it. It was on sale from Vertical Sims. I'm not sure if it is today too, but it was basically a steal. I picked it up for like $10. So actually $11 Canadian. So if you want it, if you can get on it, Vertical Sims Flight or Vertical Sims Tampa. I'm just looking, it's starting to get dark in this room here now, so I gotta think about lighting. Maybe put a lamp behind me. Follow the trail. JSD says hope so. He wants to catch that plane. Well, what do we do when we get up to him? Should we descend and pull up right next to him? No, it won't be too much longer now until we start making our way down into Tampa. ZZZ, you're awake. That's his call sign, he's awake. ZZZ. He's the #1 fan. Nah, you guys all are. It's great. JSD, we're getting closer. Closer to that aircraft. I think we're going to catch him, actually. Unless he starts his descent soon. He's doing 470 knots, and we're doing 494. Yeah, JSD, that's how much I got it for. I was like, it was a steal. Well, I mean, the Canadian conversion, so. I don't know, sometimes you gotta look. You know, I just jumped on and, like, Googled it, Tampa, MSFS. Yeah, and it came up. I was like, you know what, I gotta get it. So I got it. So now for Florida, I've got Miami, which I got on sale a long time ago. So I've got Miami Payware, Fort Lauderdale, which I got to on sale, and now this one. So bonus. I picked up 3 almost for like the price of 1. But I mean, you know what? Either way, I'll support the developer. If it's a really good scenery, if it's not on sale, and if it's a place that I know I'm going to frequent, most definitely buy it. But I mean, if it's something that I'm going to go in once or twice, then I don't know. I'll probably wait for those to go on sale. Do it, Chase, get it. Maybe on the next flight we'll fly out of Tampa, somewhere else, and you can join along. JSD, look, he's getting a lot closer. I can actually see him now. I'm not sure if you guys can make him out. I'm gonna keep it on this view for a bit. I'm just looking now at the delay. There's a delay. Thought I had it fixed, but it's okay. Who's gonna win? Wow, it's an air drag race. I'm right, like, look at that. Lock it in, guys, lock it in. Who's gonna win? I'm just gonna keep it on this view now. And let's see. Getting real close. Ah, JSD, look at this. Let me zoom in. Can I zoom? Oh, I can't zoom in anymore. Wait, I'm gonna go outside. I want to see. Oh, there he is. Wait. JSD as requested. Orlando Disney. Orlando's got a pretty good like stock scenery aside from like the ground. The ground terrain is kind of messed up there, but yeah, we could consider that one too. Vertical Sims, Chase. I got it from the Vertical Sims website. Vertical Sims web. I'll send it on the thing there. I'm sure there's a delay on my internet, so I'm not sure when you're gonna hear it. JSD, we caught him. Actually, let me just jump in. We still got a long way to go. There he is. I think mission accomplished. Looks like we're gonna swallow him up with our engine. JSD, Air Canada, we did it, JSD. There he is, right. We're almost right on top of him. And we're actually entered, we're in Florida airspace now. But no controllers, so we'll keep doing what we're doing. We're neck and neck now. That's it. I think we're right on top of him. No. Here's a top view. We win. Yeah, we're passing. Yeah. Yeah, we floored it. I'm gonna leave it on this view, and as soon as it's like under our wing, I'm gonna go back into the flight deck. Air Canada Rouge for the win. There he is. He's behind us now. You know, I should just match his speed now. Anyway, that's it. We're done. We passed him. Hopefully the fuel is going to be okay. It's not too much longer now. 19 right. I'm going to start looking at our arrival. I'm going to start planning it. All right, let's look over here on our electronic flight bag here. Weather briefing. So Tampa, 250 at 8 knots, 10 statute miles, few at 3,800, scattered at 11,000, broken at 25,000. So got three different levels of cloud. Not a problem. Temperature 32, dew point 25, altimeter 3000. $7. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. I told you. 777. For me, with the conversion, it came out to like $11 and change. So. Yeah, but JSD, that's American. I mean, it is still either way, but like the conversion, the Canadian dollar is not good. What am I doing here? I want to... Actually, you know what? It doesn't call for it yet. We'll brief again. Do they allow overtaking of airplanes? JSD, is that your question? If that's your question, and if they're at a different altitude, most definitely they will allow it. I have a perfect example. I was in... Oh, I can't remember the island. I'm trying to think of the island. Uh-oh. Did I disconnect? Hold on, stand by. Oh, I got a... Welcome to ATC is offline. You may see automatic... Okay, Jacksonville just gave me an automated message. I was coming back from one island. I went on a mini vacation, and our aircraft was delayed, and the pilot wanted to make up the time, so he did. As soon as we got to cruise altitude, he dialed it in as we're doing right now, and he started passing a lot of airplanes, and as we were passing the airplanes, he actually announced on the radio that, you know, there's an airplane off to our right, which took off like half an hour before us, and now we're passing him. And then he's like, there's an airplane on the left that took off from like another airport. I guess he checked through like flight radar or whatever, and he passed them too. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and he almost made up the time that we lost, like, for the delay. So it's really cool. But he was a veteran pilot, so I don't know. I think it's allowed. Yeah, JSD, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're allowed to pass. All right, guys, it's getting dark in here. I might turn on the light. Stand by a second. Hold on. Okay, I got a little bit of light in here. All right, top of descent is coming up. A little over 80 nautical miles. You know what? I'm gonna start slowing down now. You know what? I'll keep it up. Let's do our destination. Next. So our QNH, I believe, was 3000. KMCO is our alternate, which is Orlando. We're not going there. So 3000, 3000 for the QNH. That's our altimeter setting. Our temperature for Tampa is 32 degrees. 32. Sunny, hot 32. Winds in Tampa 250 at 8 knots. 250 at 8. Good. Approach speed, I'll dial in 140 for now, but I'm going to change that. Let me look at the charts quickly here. Our decision height, ILS, 200 feet, it's 221. Baro is set 221. Good. All of this is set up. So back up. Let's have another look at our Vatsim map. Nah, no controllers. Oh, this guy shot up. This guy's ahead of me again. Where did he go? Oh, no, he's behind. Where is he? Oh, there he is. I gotta refresh my Vatsim. Yeah, he's trying to catch up now. Yeah, no problem, Chase. You're very welcome. I found it by, just like that, by fluke, you know. Sometimes you just gotta, I don't know, I just Googled it. Like, I just put it in, and, I mean, there's other places you can get it, but, I don't know, this is from the actual developer, so. Nice, Chase. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll plan to fly out of Tampa. I don't know, tomorrow or the day after, but yeah, we could do it. Just join in. Let me plug in my tablet here. I want to make sure I've got power when we land. Yeah, I know. So that's why sometimes you gotta shop around. But I mean, we got it from the developers, so. And like I said, I support all of them. If the scenery or the product is good, and if it's got good reviews, so I mean it's got to fit certain criteria for me. Like I said, if it's an airport that I know I'm gonna frequent, then probably as soon as it comes out, I'll buy it, no problem. But if it's an airport that like I'll occasionally go into, uh, it depends on how bad I want it. I'll either wait until it goes on sale. All right. Very close to top of the sand. What I'm going to do now is start slowing down our airplane. So let's take it back to our assigned speeds. And we'll just wait now until we get to this little bar arrow here. And we'll start our descent. I'll program my minimum altitude, or the altitude that I want it to fly down to, which is, in our case, 3,000 feet. That's pretty standard. I'll dial that in. And then we'll just wait. Wait until we hit that marker. Guys, if you're just stopping in for the first time, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. And yeah, if you like what you see, just give us a like. And yeah, subscribe for more content. Be more than happy to show different places, different airplanes, talk about different things related to aviation. All right, getting really close now. And then if you look, it looks like it's going to be straight in almost. So 119 on the compass rose here. That is the runway that we're expecting. 19 right. So it'll be just like this, down, right turn, and then probably left, heading to join the localizer for 19 right. Any controllers? We do have Tampa ATIS. Oh, okay, so Jacksonville is up now. Jacksonville is just coming back up. Maybe the guy went for lunch or dinner. Or it's probably a different controller. But anyway, we're going to wait and see now what happens because I'm going to start my descent. It is good to have the auto skid on when you land the A320. The auto brake, you mean? Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on how long the runway is. So you're talking about this, the auto brake, or are you talking about your spoiler? I wonder if I'm going to get pinged now. Nah, his frequency's still not up. Well, I'm just going to do my thing now, and if he comes on, we'll try to coordinate with him. And our arrival today is dates 1 arrival. Dates 1 arrival. It says auto skid on the A320. Oh, this one here. No, that stays. Yeah, that stays on. On. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, just keep it on. I don't touch it. Like whatever it's set up in the aircraft, that's what I do. The only things that you're gonna do for the landing is you're gonna manipulate your flaps, of course. All right. Your spoiler, you're gonna arm your spoiler, and then you're gonna set your auto brake. And that all depends on what like runway you're landing on too. If you're on a long runway, I mean you don't have to. I'll set it. I'll probably set it to low or medium. But if it's a short runway or if there's weather conditions, then you'll have to plan accordingly. Then you could even set max. I don't think I've ever set max, but okay. I did not know that was a thing, says Chase. What thing? The auto skid? All right, we're coming up to top of descent. Yeah, right on, Chase. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm glad. Like I said, maybe the next flight we're gonna do is maybe we'll take off out of Tampa, or we could do something else. Let me see if this controller is. Maybe he's not gonna come up just yet. Which is fine. You know what? It's okay. Yeah, for sure, Chase. No problem. Do it. All right, top of descent reached. There we go. It's asking for more drag. Here it is. I got the controller. Where am I here? Contact me, 35925. 35925. Here it is. Jacksonville Center, good evening. It's Ruse 715 with you. We just started our descent into Tampa. We're descending through flight level 361 on the dates 1 arrival. I gave him a mouthful. Did I even broadcast that?
Sorry, calling Jackson again. I'm having some connection issues.
Yeah, good evening, Jacksonville Center. It's Ruse 715 with you. We just started our descent on the dates 1 arrival into Tampa. We're descending through flight level 350 right now.
Ruse 715. I don't know if it might be my end or your end, but I'm still not getting anything through.
Really? That's odd. Radio check, radio check.
5x5.
Yeah, so I don't know what's Jacksonville Center.
Yeah, stand by, guys. I'm not getting any audio right now.
Okay. So it's him. Oh, okay. It's yeah, Chase, it's
Jackson
okay.
Center, Southwest 3635 with you, 270, climbing 2330.
You know, this might be one of those situations where I'm going to disconnect.
5x5.
5x5.
Readability false.
Jackson Center, Tank 01, radio check.
Nah, he's still got nothing.
Jack Center, ping 01, radio check.
Jack Center is currently having audio issues.
Jackson Center, Southwest 3635, radio check.
Nah, he's not responding. You know what, guys?
Jack Center, ping 01, military flight level 410.
I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to disconnect from the network. I'm still going to be streaming. We're just going to fly in like that. There. He's having audio issues. It's probably slowing down my PC as well. So I've disconnected off Vatsim. We'll just make some general calls. Ooh, look at that. Wing view. With the sunset, I'm taking a screenshot of that. It's awfully quiet now. Without radio. But I don't know if he's even sorted out his issues there with the radio, with the comms. All right. I think Chase left the group. He just purchased Tampa. He wants to see it for himself. We'll have a look at it in about 15 minutes once we land. It's all good. JSD, what is your prediction? We beat that JetBlue airplane. He was going to Fort Lauderdale. But I just disconnected off the network. The controller was having issues with his radio, and we just started our descent. And there were a lot of people trying to get in touch with him. So I figured, you know, just let him sort out his thing, and we'll just jump on another time. But it's okay. We've got the sunset now. We are on our descent. Yeah, we've got everything plugged into the McDo, so shouldn't be too hard. We don't have to worry about any traffic or any other airplanes to be vectored around. Beautiful. There's from the first officer side. Look at that. I wonder if we can... There we go. Let's put the blind down. That's sun. All right, we're in the altimeter setting region. That's definitely not our... It's 3000 times 2 times 3. 300 set. Good. JSD says butter. Yeah, let's butter it. Prediction butter. I hope so, guys. Won't be too long now. 95 nautical miles. You know, I can cut some of this time off now. We're going to do a little cheat here. Mara is the beginning of the approach, and I'm going to go direct Mara. Direct Mara. Let's go. Bring our speed brake down a bit. Oh, look at this. Wow. Screenshot. Alright, speed brake can come off. Just want to make sure that they're going back to the stowed position. Look at that view too, beauty. Actually, you know what? Let's get some lights on in here. A little bit of floodlights. Maybe we can dim that just a little. Overhead lighting is good. Let's do the... No, that can stay like that. All right. ZZZ says I'm here. ZZZ, they want to know why your name is ZZZZZ, or your call sign. All right, we're coming up to 10,000 feet. It's going to be a sterile cockpit now. All right, let's get our landing lights on. Landing lights on and seatbelt sign on. So we don't have any ATC. I'm not even going to make a call. Unless you guys want to hear it. What I mean is I'm not online anymore on Vatsim. Wow, look at that. Oh, look, the moon is out. All right. All right, we're going awfully fast. Let's, you know what, I'm gonna, nah, well, hold on, let me see. Here we go. Speed brake, and let's bring our speed back, 230 knots. I want us to be nice and slow. Always butter. All right, I got the runways in sight. Spoilers arm, let's set our auto brake to low. Let me take a look at the runway length here. 19 right is, whoa, plenty of runway. 11,002 feet long. So low on the auto brake, speed brake, so we've got flaps and gear to go. And to advise our cabin crew. And once we vacate 19 right, it'll be a left turn out. Not sure where Air Canada parks in Tampa. Well, we'll just pick a gate. JSD. All right. Butter, butter. All right, approach, and I just slowed us right down to the approach speed, which I selected at 140 knots. All right, we're turning final. I can make a call even though nobody's on. Tampa traffic, Rouge 715 final, 19 right. Tampa traffic. All right, my airplane, we're still way out, 15 miles out. Let's give it a notch of flaps. You know what? We'll keep 180. All right, butter. Here it is. Let me get ready. Seatbelts on. And we'll advise our cabin crew. Cabin crew, seats for landing, please. Cabin crew has been notified. And you know what? I'm going to take control now. My airplane. Get my seat set up here. All right. Start bringing back our speed. Whoa. Actually 140. There it is. Another night landing. Well, dusk landing. All right, flaps 2. And gear can come down. Check. Chase, you're back. Welcome back. Don't look at the scenery if you don't want to see it. All right, flaps 3. Set. We're a little high. It's all right. We're still far out. Look at that. Hey, should I try landing it like this? No thanks. All right, let me pitch nose forward and flaps full. Look at that. Beauty. Check. You know, the winds have shifted again, and we've got a slight tailwind, which is not ideal, but I mean, 5 knots, 7 knots, it's all right. It's a crosswind now.
Above. Minimum.
Continue.
100.
A little high.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Oh, a little float, float, float.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Oh, it was a little bounce.
Retard.
Reversers out. Wow, a little bounce. All right, reversers deployed. Decel through 80 knots. 70 knots. I shut off the auto throttle as well. 60 knots. Reversers deployed. Chase says butter. I didn't think so, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I know I felt a little bounce, but ooh, I don't want to stop on the runway here. All right, here it is, Tampa. And I believe we have an exit right here. We'll take it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tampa. And we'll taxi in slowly and we'll appreciate the scenery, the payware scenery that we got on sale. All right, I'm going to stop right here. Let us turn off our lights, put our taxi lights on. We can start our APU master on. Wait a few seconds. APU bleed on. Good. All right. We can retract our spoilers. Flaps can come up and we'll start our turn. All right, so it's a left turn. Chase, see you. Good luck with the scenery. I hope you like it. All right, for us that are still on, let's have a look at this payware scenery. It looks pretty good so far. Another dusk landing. You know what? We'll keep it. Keep it as is. If anybody in chat knows where Rouge parks at Tampa, let me know the gates. If not, I'll just pick a random gate and we'll shut her down. All right, I'll do right turn here. Left turn. Oh, it looks good. I'm not sure what gate to go to. I think these are all big gates. Yeah, I don't know. This airplane likes to taxi fast. All right, let's stop. I'm going to stop here. Let's look outside. Oh, how about one of these gates? You want to take this one, B3? Let's take it. B. I don't even see B here. Where's that? 83. 83 West. Maybe that's not the... What terminal is that? F. F83? Was there F? F83. Follow me? No. Whatever that is. Okay, here's everybody spawning, so we're just gonna turn. We're gonna turn right here. I believe it was right. Yeah, here it is. Straight ahead, he's already waving us in. Let's turn off our taxi light. No, blind him. Looks real, yeah, the scenery looks good. Alright. We'll take this gate. I'm not sure where Rouge parks, but we'll take it. Oh. Oh, a little bit over. That's fine though. Let's have a look at the. Yeah, that's fine. All right, here it is. He's waving us off to shut down. Brakes on. APU is on. Number 2 off. Number 1 off. And officially now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tampa scenery, Tampa Bay. Good night, guys. JSD, good night. ZZZ, good night. Chase, good night. All right, I'm gonna shut her down now and deboard.
The boarding requested.
And we'll call it a night. Seatbelts off. Let's go over here. Request deboarding, of course. All right, here it is. Okay, once all the doors open, not a problem. Ground services. All right, let's open up everything. Here it is. We'll do this one. All right. Guys, thank you so much for joining this stream. Thank you for the new subscribers and all the likes. Please, if you're watching the video after it's been uploaded, please, hit that like button, subscribe for more content, which is only going to make the channel grow. And yeah, I'll be around for the next one for sure. All right, until then, guys, have a good night, good morning, good day, wherever you may be. I'm going to stick around for a bit, make sure the passengers are all offloaded and their baggages as well.